There you are. So, the Guiding Lands is an interesting one. You open up your map, and then you'll see a bar. You'll see bars.
Region
Every
information.
every time we do simple as looking for tracks, har- harvest, harvesting from either the bones or the material from the bones, crystals, or anything of the sorts. Anything that we do as research in a specific region that levels up that levels up the region.
My main loader has like it's completely a full inventory.
You don't have to worry about picking up stuff like that since there is a separate pouch for materials. Like I said, everything in here is geared towards the gauge. And there are some things in the guiding lands you can't get any other part of the land. So if we can find any, oh, you see a crystal. You see the new materials that you get here.
Forest and decayed crystal.
Those are exclusively in the guiding lands, and there'll be some upgrade materials that need those specifically.
There's probably some materials I need from here too.
And also, not to mention, the higher the level of the region goes, more monsters will become unlocked. So right now, we're trying to work our way up to find that one monster that you saw in the last as the last cutscene from last time, which is a monster called Zinogre. And also, you see that analysis progress on the top right.
Fanged wyvern, yes.
So, in order to reveal that, we had to hunt monsters. And/or as you remember that first strange track that you found when we first got here, you find those or you hunt monsters to reveal that little progress bar. And whatever we get from it, it will be added to whatever we get. For right now, if I remember correctly, this first thing we're trying to do is trying to track down the Zinogre. But there's more I want to at least let you find. I want to help you find so you can at least also fill up the map. Yeah, every time we come from this map, it's always going to put us in this intersection of between the forest and the desert. There's also new endemic life here, if you're interested in that. A lot of things that we're doing right now are geared towards the gauges. But there's also a little bit of a downside. Some research on a certain region will also kind of counter against another region. Like say we're researching here in the desert region. And sometimes there's a certain region that will be pushed back because we're researching in a specific region. So it's a balance on how much progress you're trying to make in each area.
Well, I'm gonna get my You see why I hate these bugs yet?
I always know why, but it's just like
only little shits. I'm gonna get my gathering load out because right now, for me, it's not really gonna be a hunting mission. It's just gonna be exploring the area and figuring stuff out for this one. That's my plan for at least this mission.
Usually, stuff like this usually does take a bit to level up certain regions because on how specific it is just to level up these things. Because you remember, Ruin near Gigante is in here. Is somewhere in these lands. But in order to get him out, you have to level up every single region to a certain amount. And trust me when I say that it took me months in order to get that certain level for each individual region up to get Ruiner Gigante out. And when I say that the DLC monsters that I was talking about, we don't worry about that later because they open up 2 extra regions of the map. They open up a small side story of what happens with this land. We won't worry about that till later. I miss this mining outcrop here.
Seems easy to do so.
Yeah, because a lot of these do blend in kind of well. A little too well for my liking if I miss it sometimes.
I think we could build the camp here. Let's ask the head honchos.
You cooking in there? Oh my god. I was like, why did I hear that? Why do I hear this particular sound? And it's, oh, come on. Wait, is that something? What is that?
I only got I got 4, so I won't be here forever.
Oh, that's nothing. Yeah, that's nothing. What the fuck? I just shined
Congratulations, you caught air. Freaking Bambro, what are you doing?
At this point, you have to definitely keep your eyes peeled for all this stuff. My god, Tsitsi, how many times you pace around here?
Oh dear.
Welcome to the Ron Vale area.
Oh yay, my favorite. Except not really. Effluvial crystal. Ow, damn birds.
You see a familiar face? It's Zor Magdaros' skull. There's Zor's nose, there's the eyes up there, and there's his teeth. Where I shot at.
I can kind of see it. Then again, we haven't fought that thing in forever, so.
It's unfortunate that Zor Magdaros doesn't really get too much after those initial freaking hunts with them. See this wall right here? There's another area you need to keep in mind for later. What? Mamburo. Okay, good. You're not even trying to come. You're not trying to freaking join in the fight. Tsitsi, where the fuck are you going? Where are you going? Were you chasing after freaking Bambro this entire time? Is that why you came down here? Oh my god, you're leaving again! Oh my god, Tsitsi.
Biggest cat and mouse chase in a while, my gosh.
Please, don't get involved. Bambro. Shit. I think you scratched his tail. Ow.
They would go in the same direction.
CT, what is your problem with Bambaro? Like, honestly, dude, what are you doing? Oh my god. And you're leaving again!
Here, let me do something. Now, what you're gonna do, right, is you're gonna go here, into the wall.
You see that those two bars that just barely got one arrow? Anytime we break parts or we do anything like that, that builds up the progress.
I've noticed you've been using dual blades a lot more.
Well, it's because now now that I'm able to, you know, upgrade these, especially since upgrading the fire and poison dual blades, I've been using them a lot more, causing me trouble earlier.
Its weakness is dragon, funny enough.
Its weakness is dragon, but yet it's the most freaking goat-like thing in this entire freaking game. It's the most memo-like. I know one of his other big weaknesses is fire, but I also want to utilize the poison with him. Here's a bigger one.
Yeah, I was going for it.
You might need another one from the freaking scratch because she's coming around. Oh, going to sleep.
Kaeru. Look at the Kaeru. There we go.
Right, there goes one of his horns.
I think that did.
Oh, hey, look at that! Great Jagras is here. Look out!
Not even over there yet.
Just letting you know because he was flinging a rock, not picking one up. And it's not just a regular rock; it's a water rock.
I'm not done with your ass. Come here.
And another KO! This poor thing! It ain't a sharpen again. And that's the only problem. That's the only problem with these freaking dual blades.
What
They
sharpness
lose
do they
sharpness.
have?
These ones are have white sharpness, but you know, dual blades being dual blades.
They run out quick.
What? Yeah, even that tail. There we go. More likely, I just want to be able to at least get the first reaction. What the? I never seen that pickup animation on the wall. Oh, that's why he ate.
I'm over real. I don't think you're getting a reaction like that out of me again for a while.
It's the first few monsters of the entire game that are weak to fire. When you're not able to have any fire weapons, then you were only able to get to freaking fire weapons was legit Anjanath. If I'm not mistaken, I think the second monster that you encounter that deals with freaking fire is freaking Zora Magdaros.
Don't remember, honestly. It's been a while.
No, yeah, it is Zora Magdaros. Well, technically, no, because the first encounter when you were trying to capture it, no, that doesn't count. Because you don't get his armor set or anything like that until you get to the next, until you do it the second time. The second encounter, you do get it. The next time you do meet a fire monster is legit Rathalos. Then is Zora Magdaros. And yeah, you don't really get any more fire monsters after that. Oh. Hold on, I'm already missing someone. And it's a perfect reason why I forget about him.
The lava fish?
Yes.
You hate that thing with a passion, don't you?
Yes. You have no idea how many times I dealt with that thing. And it took me forever to figure out that in order to literally get to actually dealing damage, you have to weaken the freaking shell in order to even get to the squishy parts. Because it's so dumb that the only time they made a monster that you had to basically constantly hitting is you had to hit him with fire in order to loosen up the freaking lava rocks on his shell. In order to even do proper damage to him. And even so, you're dealing with rock. So you had to bring in you have to basically bring in blunt weapons, aka freaking the hammer.
And also my main weapon.
Yeah, and it's like, there's legit no other way of doing this unless you're also doing great sword, which, you know, in hindsight does a lot of damage, but you can't really break through the freaking the rocky armor with just a great sword. And I can't really see myself trying to break through the shell with any other weapon than the great sword or the hammer. And it's about to die.
Just gonna get a ride on it, don't mind me.
Go to Forged Layered Armor. You see Jagras Plus, CC Yaku Plus.
Yeah?
This is where we can actually now get the actual armor sets as layered armor.
Neat. Still keeping the actual gear, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, if you ever want to look a certain way with a specific freaking armor set, now you can, especially for me, I can now, when Odo Garen starts showing up in the Guiding Lands, I can now start freaking getting layered armor and actually wear proper freaking gear. I can finally wear proper gear while still looking cool.
Oh, hold on. I
More
can actually upgrade my actual armor further.
You can increase the. You can upgrade past the maximum now. Also, when you get to a armor set that is fully maxed out, you can augment it in that to actually go even further past its full maxed.
I'm definitely gonna upgrade my health boost gear because my gosh, does it need it?
Can you tell how expensive this shit is going to be?
Oh yeah, I can tell just from these two upgrades. It's costing me a good bit of armor spheres.
Yeah, that too. There's some parts that you definitely need from the Guiding Lands to upgrade it more.
Gee, really? Couldn't tell. There's like 4 things I still haven't discovered for it yet.
You gotta turn in my notes for Great Jagras and Kol Taroth.
Banishing
yeah?
ball.
Yeah. Throw it at the large monster to make it leave the guiding lands.
If I were to use 12 of these fierce dragon bones, it'd only give me 3 of these.
Yeah, so that means you have to be very careful on how you throw it.